Hi, Omega Khaos here again, with another episode of Dark Duels with Omega Khaos. And this time I am dueling with my Timelord deck for the last time in this series, for now at least. So I'm finally back again. So it took some time for me to set up my new computer. I actually tried recording before, but it didn't really work out. The video was in pretty bad quality. So yeah, I guess so let's see how it goes. So I guess I'm playing against Cybers, which is a deck I am currently working on, both the online OCG version as well as the TCG version as well, which I'm building in real life right now. I'm just waiting on my free structure decks to arrive. Okay, I guess that's a pretty nice combo right there. Dragonet is still a pretty essential piece in the Cybers deck in the TCG version at least, because we don't have a Cybers converter or any other good enablers right now, or level 2 Cybers monsters or lower. Oh, Soul Charge, well, that's a broken card right there. Well, my hand is not too bad. I have Time Maiden, but then I have a few options right here. And now it depends what board my opponent is going to make, essentially. I'm probably going to involve some transcode tokens or something like that, which I can deal with pretty easily. But if there's some disruption involved, like a Firewall Dragon, then things could be a bit more complicated. So right now I'm definitely still not completely back yet with regular content. I'm still working on a few things. If I do want to come back, like to make regular content on YouTube, I need to make sure that my new content is a good quality, because before my content didn't have a very good quality, both in terms of video quality as well as my presentation. So that's definitely something I have to work on. Because I've been pretty much been YouTubing for around over 7 years now, so it's about time I upgrade my content. But unfortunately, Yu-Gi-Oh currently is not as good, because obviously we have Goki and Sky Strikers mainly dominating, as well as Trickstar variants. Especially Goki is extremely broken because of their extra link boards with negation and whatnot. Pretty much, essentially, if Goki goes first and makes the combo, it's pretty much auto win, and you pretty much will probably scoop it up essentially in your turn, because and that's pretty ridiculous that's how it works. Okay, well, in this case I'm going to just spell summon Time Maiden, and since these cards are not actually very threatening, at the same time I probably should just use Metaion in this case, just in case to get rid of those monsters. Also lately I have gotten into dual links as well, which I didn't think I could get into, because I always kinda hated the idea that kind of a simplistic version of Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess, and it did seem very appealing to me. But it's definitely a pretty decent alternative to regular Yu-Gi-Oh, I think, and we have some official speed dueling coming in the real life game as well. Another thing I kinda hated about duelings is that it was like essentially a pay to win phone game, and I of course always hated those, but it's actually not as bad. Obviously, if you go on ranked, you definitely have to have some good decks around. I think in this case I'm just going to ruin my opponent's graveyard setup. Alright, my opponent only has 3400 life points left. I guess I go for Michian. A very good card. One of the most powerful Timelord monsters. It was actually pretty hyped at one point, but it doesn't really see much play like it was expected to. Okay, we should kill it. So if you actually want some Dual Links videos, I definitely could make some. We're kind of like titled like Omega Khaos tries Dual Links, I guess, or something like that. I don't really have many good decks on there because obviously it's actually really hard to get good cards in there without actually paying real money, and right now I really don't want to do that because right now I'm still kind of playing the real life game. If I completely quit buying physical cards, then I might consider actually using real money in Duel Links as well, because yeah, but right now definitely not. Alright, my opponent only has 700 life points left, so I can just summon Ruffian and end this duel probably. If my opponent doesn't have any response. What, Vintage Twisters? That's not going to do anything. So and then end the battle phase, and that's it. So I guess let's go for the next duel. Alright, another duel. So this timer tech is definitely working fairly well, but of course it is pretty slow, so kinda have to keep that in mind. Okay, so it's invoked. Invoked got quite a few really good reprints in the at least it's getting in them in Shadow of Valhalla, and it's going to get a Link monster as well that was previously in the Link Brains back in the OCG. So this could be an actual problem. Definitely, because Megava banishes its Sky Strikers as well. Yeah, definitely don't like that. So it's, I guess it's invoked plus Sky Striker archetype. I guess it's going to be definitely more popular with the new invoked Link monster. Yeah, Sky Strikers are an extremely bad matchup for this deck. I can definitely say that. We'll activate 1 for 1, which gets me Time Maiden. Okay, Infinite Transcends. Well, doesn't really matter, I think. So I'm going to, yeah, it's going to negate, but then I will summon this. The battle phase. And then my opponent's life points are halved. But then I will set 2 placing mirror forces. Wow, my opponent has a lot of advantage right now, so could be pretty problematic for me. But maybe my opponent won't expect my placing mirror force and is going to go all out. Well, there goes one, I guess. And my opponent could search for second one as well if they play that. So that won't be very good. But it seems like my opponent is only playing one. Okay, alright, going for Hayate. Then for that, okay, video anchor I guess makes sense, but won't really do much for them at least. Because thankfully the effect is negated. Okay, summoning out the invoked monster. So is my opponent going to expect the blazing mirror force and is going to play around it? Or maybe my opponent doesn't expect it, that thinks that, yeah, that I only had one. So we'll see. And it depends if my opponent has any trap cards in hand, otherwise Mekaba could negate it. Alright, I invoked Link Monster. And then going for the Fusion Summon. Oh no, my Time Maiden. It was so necessary for me. Alright, Book of the Law as well. I don't see a lot of players playing that, so I guess that's pretty interesting. Wow, my opponent going all in. Is that going to bite my opponent? Possibly, if they don't have any trap cards in hand, but it doesn't seem like they. Obviously, they have Book of Law, so that could actually screw up my plans. But well, I'm going to activate it anyway and hope for the best. And of course, my opponent has trap card, like I expected, and infinite permanence. So which means I'm pretty much screwed, because I think my opponent's going to activate those Book of Laws as well. And that's pretty much OTK right there, so well, I tried to do my best, but ultimately I was pretty much outclassed. Yeah, right there. And that's game. Why? And the Link Monster's effect is not even once per turn, so just can keep adding cards. Well, alright then. So I guess we can do at least one more duel. Alright, another duel. Of course I will go second. So yeah, next deck I'm going to play in the series is going to be a very special one and very important for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns era. So definitely look forward to that. Alright, it's Melodious. Very cool deck, but unfortunately it doesn't really have any good support really. And doesn't really have like a cohesive strategy. All it really has is the kind of a lock with energy and area, as well as the fusion summoning strategy, but they don't really go very well together, I think. Alright. So they can't be destroyed by battle right now. But I really don't really care about the lock at all. Then just then deal with everything with an effect damage. So I'm going to search out Mitch and the Timelord. And Honest does nothing for me as well. But I don't think my opponent's going to activate Honest at this point, because that will be completely pointless. Although opponent could go for a rank 4 at this point, like Coastal. I'm going to end my turn. But not many players even play that card. So what's next? Okay, Conan. Alright. Okay, my opponent tries to go all in, I guess. Not sure if that's really the best idea. Well, what this means is another kind of like a polymerization type card. So I guess that could help my opponent, potentially. Oh no, of course that can banish my Time Maiden from my graveyard. That's pretty unfortunate. But what else my opponent's going to do? If my opponent summons energy as well, then I can't really use my Blazing Mirror Force. And I don't think my opponent's going to attack anyway. Okay, like I expected. I activate Light of Redemption. Alright, I think I might go for just for Lazion in this case. That was some Meteor, just to get rid of that board, because and of course my opponent's going to activate Schubert as well, or maybe not. And I'm going to pause my turn. So I still have to do some damage to finish out my opponent. Okay, that's it. Okay, go for Lazion. Then activate Time Maiden. I think I'm going to summon Michia. And attack with both. So after this, my opponent will only have 50 life points, I guess, which is pretty crazy. I said that Ring of Destruction, although I can't really use it anymore because I can't really finish my plant with that. So only 50 life points left for my plant. So can my plant make a comeback? I guess not. So I guess that's it for this episode of Dark Duels with Omega Khaos. Final one with Timelord, at least for now. I'm going to do a real life deck profile with this deck pretty soon as well. So I guess I hope you enjoyed this episode. For now, goodbye and Omega Khaos. Oh,